Bienvenido a otro programa de Club 21Seven junto a Filiberto Rivera. Gracias nuevamente por el apoyo que nos ha estado dando en esta nueva edición hacia el Repechaje Olímpico. Tenemos a Puerto Rico representando y tenemos a dos de las estrellas del equipo, a George Conditt y Tremont Waters.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Yes,
Two
sir.
biggest
Yes,
stars
sir.
of the
Yes,
team,
sir.
the Puerto Rican. Tremont Water, George Conditt. It's a pleasure for you guys to be here with us. You guys notice everything about you guys now, Puerto Rico national team. I'm glad to share the locker room with you two.
Our first interview, our first show in English right now. So,
But they know Spanish though.
no, I know.
You didn't
I
know
know
that?
they know Spanish, but we're trying to make it easy for them and
They got to speak
everybody.
Spanish in this podcast.
Yeah, they got.
It's our platform.
Well, we asked George, tell us a duo, and he said, "What is it?"
Tostones and mayo ketchup.
Tostones mayo ketchup, la mejor
ketchup,
combinación
you
ahora
gotta
mismo. Puedes comer tostones sin mayo ketchup.
No,
tú lo sabes.
jamás
Tú lo
en la
sabes.
vida, jamás en la
Yo,
vida.
thank you guys for being here. I know your time is very precious, especially now that you guys are here and practicing with the team. So we want to thank you. Make this little entertaining, but it's short, so you guys can get back to your duties. But thank you very much for that. What's up, Philly?
We're here, man. We're here for this preparation for this repechaje, qualify for the Olympic, and it's you guys know how important it is being in Puerto Rico. We're like 3-4 games away to make that happen. I know you guys excited about it. How you guys feeling about it?
I'm excited. Like excited is all outdoors, man. Just being able to put on that jersey and play in front of the home crowd and be able to just go out there and hoop and play with no pressure. A lot of people go in there thinking that we're gonna have super amount of pressure on us because of we're playing in front of our home crowd and everything. But I look at it differently. I know he probably does too. We look at it just like, we can just go out there and play.
And the thing about this is you guys have played already here in front of our fans, being windows. And when I was playing, it's a different format. It's like every team coming here, like all the like right now, 16, 17, 10 team. Now it's windows. Sometimes 2 games, you got to get out of here. Yeah. But now it's a different event. It's like 4 games to the Olympic. Is that a different about the window and now?
This is my second year. Well, basically still my first year playing with the team. But for me, I don't view. It's probably not the question I should answer because I view every game the same. I don't look at a window or qualification for the Olympics. I don't look at it any different. The ball is the same size. The basketball court is the same size, and we've been playing with the same group of guys. Obviously, we add Jose and Devon, but outside of that, we've played against each other. We know each other's tendencies. We know what we like to do, and we know where we can help each other. So it being 4 games or 3 games where we have to win to qualify, it doesn't make it any different. The game is still the same length, and we're gonna go out there and do what we can.
I want to go way back. I want to know, when was the first time or what age were you guys when you first found out that you could represent Puerto Rico?
I was 16.
16?
Yeah.
You young.
But you already knew that you had Puerto Rican heritage.
Yeah,
and everything.
I know I had heritage and everything, but then I had I had found out by I got an offer from Illinois and one of the coaching staffs. He was Dominican, but he also knew.
That's
Antigua.
Orlando
Antigua.
Yeah,
Dominican.
Yeah. But he knew a lot of people from here, and he
played here in Carolina, by the way.
Yeah.
He put me in contact with Puerto Rico and everything, and you can't pass up on length. So they gave me the opportunity as a young guy.
That one, Orlando Antigua played here in Carolina for 3 years.
He played as he didn't play as an
No,
import,
he
played
as an import.
He played as an import?
He played as an import.
Okay.
But then they had that rule yet of being a Dominican play here as a native.
Right. What about you, Tremont?
I knew at a very young age because I knew I played 3 sports growing up, but my dad Baseball, I stopped playing. Football, I was pretty good at, but basketball.
What position on football?
I was young, but I was quarterback, running back, and I played outside linebacker on defense.
That's crazy.
But as I got older, my dad, he always wanted me to play for the Puerto Rican national team because my mom, she's Puerto Rican, and he always wanted me to embrace it.
Right.
I actually came down to try out for the U16, and Jesus Cruz was on that team as well. I just never came back to actually play with the team. I started doing AAU and a bunch of other things. But I knew since 12, 13 years old.
And when did you decide to step away from football and baseball and then just committed yourself to basketball?
Around like age 10. Baseball was fun, but football and basketball were just more exciting.
Right.
I was actually better at football than I was at basketball.
Really?
But basketball, I just had a love for it.
And when did you guys realize that this could be a career? Because it's you're really tall. You're short for a point guard or for basketball in general, but obviously your talents have flourished and made you guys great stars here in Puerto Rico and around the world. So when was it? Like how was it?
For me, it was at age 11, 12. I've always been, since I was a kid, I would walk into gyms. My dad used to record like my workouts and put them up on YouTube.
Nice.
And then whenever I went to AAU tournaments, when I walked through the door, they were, hey, that's Tremont water. And I've had that since I was 12. I actually played on a U16 team with Tamaj Parker.
Oh, yeah?
When I was 12 years old, I traveled to Florida with them by myself. I was 12 years old.
12 years old.
By yourself.
My mom and dad didn't go. I went just so you could ask Tamaj when you see him. I just traveled with them. At that point, you kind of know, and it was still to the point where even the U16s were like, "Hey, that's Tremont." Like, it was crazy.
That's
so at that
crazy.
point, I think that's why my parents raised me to be like so humble. Because at a young age, you get that, and you start to feel yourself a little bit. Like
Which brings me. I wrote that down. I love the way you play. But more than that, I love that you're not flashy as far as like you don't talk shit, you don't trash talk.
What?
Like, well, at least from the outside, and now I'm calling games and everything. I'm seeing him.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying from the outside.
I got my
at least
man in the
games.
locker room, so I know how
But
he do.
yeah, in the locker room, that's locker room talk. That's cool. But I love that you play the way you do, and you don't. I mean, you let your game do the talking, and for me, that's great. And I wanted to tell you that because right now, especially nowadays, everybody's just trash talking shit. Oh yeah, you can't guard me, anything like that. I love like just give me the ball, 1-on-1, score on you, get back. They call timeout, going back to the bench and just relax. I mean, that's that demeanor. I love it. I
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And that's really him. Now that I have it on my side and here
Right.
in Slasher, that I really connect with him and with this guy.
Yeah.
And he didn't know that, but I really learned a lot about you guys. I say both of them. The way you guys approach the game, and you way different, and they way different.
Yeah, they're way different.
Completely more active or whatever. He's on his own iPads, or he's doing his shit, which I respect it. And that's sometimes when he say like, I want to do that, I want to do that. I was like that.
Yeah.
And I understand both of them.
Yeah.
And being a national team and having practice, and I understand it. But going back to that, it got me so much because you guys know what to do. You guys you guys do what it takes to win and complete have a team and be in the literature. And you guys growing up, you guys are young still. You start learning the process. And me in this situation, in this position, like being champion last year, and you guys help us. You guys the main guys to help us and win the champion in Carolina, and now being the national team, I know you guys are gonna do it well, and I respect that. But my question to you guys is, you guys been in the league 3 years? Yeah, 3 years. This is third year together. How y'all connect so fast? Like 1-2 punch.
It was really him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'll tell a story.
Third year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Still
it's
thinking
third
about it.
Because it's been choppy. Like, first year we're
right.
in and out, second year in and out. It feels like one
Right.
a year.
Yeah, you haven't get one yet.
Yeah, but this is year 3.
Yeah.
So, but year 1 with him, you know, I knew who Trey was. So up
You guys
until
never played together before.
never. So up until the draft, like a week before the draft, everybody knew, okay, George was going number 1. Then he put his name in out of nowhere. I didn't know.
Hey, I'm here.
Hector was like, "Yo,
Hello.
Hector was like, "Yo, I got 1 and 2. We're not treating it like you're the first pick or he's the first pick or we're treating it as 1A and 1B. That's how we were treating it." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." Yeah. So Trey got drafted first, and then I came in second. So I'm like, "All right, cool."
Is that cool? That hurt a little bit.
Nah, it didn't hurt because if you think about it, like if you look at
it
like,
hurt.
Because if you look at like throughout our career right now
Mm-hmm.
in Puerto Rico, everyone, that's how it is with everyone. Everyone lists is okay, it's Tremont and then George.
Right.
So it's always been that. Like the comment he said last year is Batman and Robin. It's always been that way.
Yep. Right.
So, but the first year in practice, he walked up to me because I had like dropped a pass. He's like, "Yo, you want to score, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, I'm going to get you the ball, but you got to catch it." And I'm like, I ain't never had a point guard that's like, "Yo, you're going to score, but you got to catch the ball."
Right.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I really locked in with that. And then we started hanging around each other. We started going out to eat, just started vibing with each other off the court. And it really started at a restaurant across the street where we go there almost every morning.
Lupi's?
Not Lupi's, but
Las Canarias.
Oh,
Las Canarias, the breakfast spot.
Yeah.
I say this avenue brings a lot of people together.
So we would go there all the time and have breakfast and stuff like that, talk it, kick it, chill. And then once we started playing together on the national team, that's where things really started to kick and bond, taking the trips together, making sure, like, yo, he's like, "G, do me a favor, wait right here with me." I'm like, "All right, cool. Because you're my point guard, I'm going to lock in with you." So, so wherever he's at, I'm like, I'm right behind him. Like, I got his back regardless. So that's kind of how it all started and all how it is now.
What you guys did last year was incredible. Especially you guys didn't have a great regular season, right? It wasn't that good.
No, it was choppy. It was choppy.
19.
Yeah.
17-19, right?
Yeah, we were up and down.
And so you guys click at the right time.
Yeah.
And you guys is a 1-2 punch. The 2 main positions, point guard, center, and you're so young to be able to do what you guys did, and at your age, and in the convincing way that you guys did that against Bayamon with in the finals. That was kudos to you guys because it was great, and it speaks volumes of both of you, and you got, what you did defensively, it was incredible, and then you offensively also, it was great.
Did you say that Trey don't play no defense?
Huh?
What you just said? That Trey don't play no defense?
No, he plays defense.
Yeah,
he's there, but he's
He's
like,
there.
he's there. But offensively,
guy.
it's ridiculous. Offensively, it's just
when I want to.
Yeah. Offensively, it's ridiculous, and defensively, you Conditt did great also.
Yeah.
And I was playing with this guy. Was it? Well, he didn't play that much.
Am I allowed
but I was being with him
playing
in
all
there.
the minutes.
Well, I mean, shit. Why you?
They don't want to play, but I mean, they not.
I guess it's PG-13 or like.
You know when
No, it's not.
You know when you have that person that doesn't play and they go in the game and they're like, and obviously it's the latter part of his career, but you have that person that doesn't go in the game a lot and they go in the game and it's like, I'm just out here.
Right.
I never got that feel from Philly. Like even at his career,
right
at the end of his career, I never got that feeling of like late game, or I don't want to go in the game. Mm-hmm. And I've been there.
Right.
I've been there when I was with the Celtics. I've been there in that moment, and obviously in the NBA. Like you should want to, but it's just like, and obviously you embrace it. Like you go in, like you want to play. Some days you just damn, we win about 30. Just let them finish.
Exactly.
Once you get over that hype of I'm in the NBA, but being here and seeing like him and Bimbo go in the game, and it's like it's crunch time, but we're winning by 15. The game's over, and they're just happy and trying to score. The picture for the shirts for the ceremony, Like they both got in the game, and I'm shooting this ball.
Could be my last.
They didn't.
Could be my last.
They didn't care. Most guys would take that moment to be like, "Oh man, I'm just out here. Let's just run the clock down." They're calling plays. It's 30 seconds left. We like, they'll take it. And nope.
Right.
I'm getting to this bucket. I'm getting to this midi pull up.
Yeah.
Him getting to the free throw line, and Bimbo fake spin, one dribble, sidestep, fade away.
Right.
7 move.
Just to see that, like that's something that you learn from, like just to be happy to be in the moment. And he knows I'm one to like joke about things, but I'll still get it done. Like walking in here, I'm like, yo, bro, come on, bro, we got practice. Like we got another one in a couple hours, but to just learn from that, and it had nothing to do with basketball.
Right.
It's more like a life thing. So I think that's the biggest thing I learned from him and what I embraced as a young man, not as a basketball player, but as a young man.
We're as Puerto Ricans.
He got to say something.
Oh, okay, go ahead, George. Go ahead.
You know he got to say something.
Right.
Say it, man. You can cuss. You can say anything in this.
You can talk however you want.
Everybody know Philly the old fuck. Like he, every single day. Yo, what's good, old fucker? It's like that old ass dog that's still around, you know.
Right.
But you know, the one that you love to have around.
Right.
So when my relationship with Philly, it was great, man. It was always from the start. He always embraced me, even when he was in Santurce. You know, he would sit at the games and be like, young fella, like, let's go, let's get moving. You can do this, you can do that. And when we made the trade to bring him to Carolina, I was excited for that. I thought it was a good step for him, and not even knowing he was going to end his career, you know, there. And I was just excited to have him part of the team. You know, he was one of those locker room guys that you need.
Right.
You know, that guy that understands. Like, he was the first one to say, "Yo, like this team is a team that is going to win the championship.
Right.
We just got to put it together." And he really believed that from the start, and you know, it showed.
You guys were the reason that I really signed here, even though Bimbo was here. And you guys, I know with you guys, I had an opportunity to win another chip.
Yeah.
And you guys did it, honestly. And I can say it in our life, and you guys were the reason. And I appreciate it for the rest of my life. And not as a basketball player, but as a person, a lot of people don't know who you guys are.
Yeah.
I know who you guys are a little. I mean, you shared locker room for almost 6 months, and we still sharing locker room. And now I'm working for you guys, and that's not ended here. Whenever you guys in the States or whatever or anywhere, I'm going to be with you guys because this is what it is.
It's a very special situation. I mean, obviously you guys play in Carolina, but to also have this couple in the national team, practically be the face of the team, and you guys doing it at a high level at such a young age, it's great for you guys. It's great for Puerto Rico, for basketball in general, for Carolina. So, I mean, we are in a very special place right now in basketball and about to do something very special, playing in front of the home crowd. How do you guys feel about that, playing in front of Puerto Rico right here in the island?
I feel good. George knows me like through and through. I don't get too high. I don't get too low. I get frustrated sometimes, but and I have to like collect myself because I know that moment isn't the end. So for me, like you're saying, like you guys are so young, to have this opportunity, it feels amazing. But I want this to get out. Like I want y'all to like, however you put this out, I want you to put this out there. Basketball is my peace, my happiness. I've been through so much at a young age. Growing up with my parents, and people see me smiling, people see me doing everything I do and on the court, and they're like, yo, how do you be so poised in clutch moments? I've been here before. It has nothing to do with basketball. That's the beauty in being able to play basketball. You get another possession, but for me, it has nothing to do with the basketball. That's the easy part. When you deal with certain things in life, some things you don't even feel.
It's and that's the beauty of life. How you can use your personal experiences and transfer them to whatever you do in your job, basketball, sports, whatever, and that's growing right there, and that's mature. That's maturity right there, and then I think we're in great hands. with what you just said. Quick question. I know you guys got to leave. Do you see yourself, or is it still a goal to go back to the NBA, or I know, yeah, but I ask because of this, because you know the business now. You know, you've played around the world, and sometimes that changes more into the business side. Maybe it's not business wise, not a good decision to go back or try out or something, and just keep playing somewhere else.
You asking me?
Yeah.
For like I just said, I've been through things in my life. I'm not chasing someone that don't want me, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I will be where I'm wanted, and where I'll be mentally at peace to do what I want to do, and that's to hoop and continue to grow. Like, I'm always joking, I'm always laughing. I'm if the opportunity comes, amazing. I would love it, but I just feel like for now, I'm gonna follow God's plan and do whatever, and just follow Him. I'm gonna follow His footsteps, and whatever happens, happens.
And as far as you, George, you had a great year with the championship, and then you went to Portland. How have you matured, or how has that experience put you to where you are today, or made you a better player mentally more than anything?
For sure, mentally. There's a lot of things that happen in G League that behind doors you don't really talk about. But as far as my mental, I just go out there and just at the end of the day, I just want to be the best version of me. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to be the best version of me and be able to help my point guard, be able to help my teammates and everything. In the G League, everybody's seeing it. I was putting up great numbers in the G League, and then everybody's like, "Oh, one day George is going to get a call up," and that day never came. And that can take a mental toll on you. But having conversations with my man here to the left of me, it helped me see and helped me realize that, like, there's only so much you can do. At some point, somebody got to pull the trigger, and if they don't, you got to be able to live with yourself and understand that you did everything you could. So that's my mental has became so much better after having that year in the G, for sure. It's helped me more than just offensively and basketball wise, but it's helped me grow as a man.
And sometimes it has nothing to do with your talent either. That's what you got to understand.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to do with luck and
sure.
certain players or anything. That has nothing, and that's obviously where you also mature, where you understand. If you understand that, then you do everything in your power to do it.
Right.
That's great.
You guys are roommates?
Right.
No. Y'all solo now?
Yeah, we solo.
Where's they're sneakerhead?
They are?
What?
Yeah.
You brought all your shoes here?
Really?
I'm broke. I ain't got no shoes.
You got 2 pairs?
I said I'm broke. I ain't got no shoes.
Oh, okay.
Broke.
Ain't got it.
I'm broke.
Ain't got it.
All right.
This fake.
This
I see.
That's fake.
25 cents on my neck. That's it.
Oh, yeah?
That's it.
That's it?
Really, anything else you want to say?
Love you,
or
man. I
ask?
love you guys.
Yeah.
You guys, this is your platform for anything you guys need.
For real.
We're gonna be supporting you guys through this repechaje while we're gonna be in the other side working. You guys know we have a game tonight. Hopefully we can win and lock that in.
Yeah. Go get that.
But you guys gonna be watching. I know for a fact whatever you guys gotta say. But love you guys. Trey. George. Being for you guys, Ali, Club 21Seven, the productions.
Yes, sir.
You guys know it, and thank you. Honestly.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you more than anything.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
We understand, and you guys, what you guys are doing for yourself, for Puerto Rico, for basketball here, it's great, and you guys are the face of the team. Everybody love you, and it's because of the hard work that you guys are putting in.
You too, motherfucker. You too.
Hey,
He loves saying that, but he
He loves the smack.
he enjoy it.
He enjoy it.
I'm the rebounder. I'm the one who got his back. That's why at the World Cup I took that picture, bro, because I got your back no matter what.
Love it, man.
For you guys at home, share, like. Thank you for your support, Club 21Seven, Philly and Ali, Tremont, George. Thank you guys for tuning in.